Hi La Jolla UMC family, it's Pastor Leah here with your midweek update on location from my patio, and I wanted to bring you some quick info about our upcoming Charge Conference. You probably already know that Charge Conference is coming up on Sunday the 15th. That's this coming Sunday at 11:30 on Zoom. So we'll have the links for that available to you in the worship journal, and we'll share them in other ways as we come closer to Charge Conference. We also want you to know that we have heard the requests for information to be distributed ahead of time. So you'll find a link to our Charge Conference booklet in the journal just below this video with some other information. And you can find at that link our budget, our ministry narratives, reports from your pastors, our salary packages, things like that. So if you want to take a look at all that information ahead of time, you can find it at the link. You can print it out for yourself. Also, if you aren't able to print or use a digital copy for your reference, we will have some hard copies available at the church office that you can pick up. Just coordinate that pickup with Teresa in the church office. The phone number and email address will also be on the screen and below this video. I'm hearing that we have a weather update from Nebraska. The weather here in San Diego today is perfect, but I'm hearing that we have a weather event in Nebraska, so let's go live to Pastor Bob. Take it away, Pastor Bob.
Greetings, Pastor Leah and La Jolla UMC friends from South Sioux City, Nebraska, which I know it's South Sioux, but it's actually in the northeast corner of Nebraska, where it's the first snow of the season. Off camera, I can see someone just about to start up their snowblower. My sister and I just shoveled off some snow as it continues to come down. You can probably see it all around me. There's something special about the first snow of the season. There's something amazing about the whiteness and the cleanness and the light, the way it reflects. It's really amazing. But if you're someone who's lived in an area like this, you may also know that as the winter season drags on and the snow gets more packed and more icy and more dark as the nights get longer, there's something that changes about it. There's even a seasonal depression that's quantifiable statistically. It's different. But as the Apostle Paul writes in 1 Thessalonians, we are people of the light. And particularly as we are people who are anticipating the coming of Christ in our lives, opening our hearts and our minds and our souls to Christ's Spirit within us even now, we can be people of that hope and people of that light. It's my hope that we might continue to be people of the light who anticipate the coming of Christ. Back to you, Leah.
We're back. Thank you so much for sharing those thoughts with us. That's a lot to think about. It's a busy week for our church, for our spiritual lives, and for our church business. So thank you for that update. I want to share one more thing about Charge Conference before we go. If you have any questions about the info that you'll find in the Charge Conference booklet, we want to be able to answer those questions ahead of time if possible. So if you have questions that are raised from looking through the Charge Conference materials, please reach out to the church office and we will direct your query to the person who can best answer those questions. So if you have questions about mission and ministry, the pastor's reports, the budget, anything like that, we want to answer your questions, so be sure to reach out ahead of time and we will get the right person to answer your question as best we can. That's all for right now, and we'll see you Sunday.